We're here with just Bibby, Australian WNBL staffs, played for Australia. Welcome. How is the season going so far?
Yeah, look, obviously important for us to get the win tonight against Northside. We were able to do that following on from a great win against Rocky last week. Obviously starting off against a big rival and a pool game. For me, pool games count as double. So to be 2-0 and we'll head up to Maroochydore tomorrow and hopefully finish the weekend 3-0. So it's a good start for us.
For the past 2-3 years, Gladstone has really dominated QBL, and you keep getting more and more players. What you attribute to that, like?
Yeah, look, we've kept the majority of our group together for the last. This is our full season playing with our core group. We've been able to blend in a couple of our young kids and brought in Katrina Clifford from Rockhampton. So we've a couple of little tweaks to our lineup, but the key for us this season is the continuity with our lineup and the familiarity that we have with our group playing together on the floor. And we've only had a couple of weeks practicing together, like a lot of sides. So we'll get better as the season goes on. And I'm looking forward to being at the pointy end of the year once again.
Both you and Natalie Hurst are considered possible candidates for the Olympic team. Does that affect how Gladstone plays, like in the 2-3 weeks where trials will happen?
Oh, look, we've over the last couple of years, both of us have been away at different stages with Opal's commitments, and whatever happens. You might get a phone call, saying to be down at camp or whatever it is, or some form of trip. But at this stage, we're both just focusing on what's happening with Gladstone and whatever happens down the track. We'll take care of it when it happens. Now, as I said, it's not an uncommon thing over the last couple of years for us. We've dealt with it pretty well.
Is it hard to coach and play extended minutes?
Look, I actually find it relatively easy. I've got a very good assistant coach in Troy Hines, and again, I don't know how I go as just a coach on the sidelines, not being able to play, and I guess put my money where my mouth is. I sort of spend my time directing the girls on what to do, and I find that it's a little bit easier that I can, I'm a person that likes to lead by example, so I get a chance to actually go out there on the floor and practice what I'm preaching. So it's not easy, but it's I've found it very enjoyable and something that I really like to do.
I have noticed you're one of the most hardest working players in QBL. I remember last year I played Ipswich and you're like an hour and a half before the game. You try to instill that sort of work ethic to the younger kids too? Yeah,
look, I have to. For someone who's my size and I'm an undersized shooting guard. My conditioning is important, and I'm still running around in the National League as well. And for someone of my age, conditioning is important, and I think work ethic is something that I am trying to instill in not only my group here in Gladstone, but on a national scale as well. I think that's something that basketball in this country can improve on. I think we can be more conditioned as athletes, and that's something that I pride myself on, and will continue to do so.
So championship is the only benchmark for this year?
It has to be. We've won the last 3, and I think the Spartans teams, some of the powerhouse Spartans teams of old, and I think Townsville might be the 2 others that have won 4 in a row. And for little Gladstone to I guess join them as creating a little bit of history, it's not going to be easy, but we certainly think we've got the group that can achieve it.
And how long do you think you still have running those little legs in QBL and in WNBL?
Yeah, look, I'll take it a season at a time. I've re-signed again to play with Canberra. So, in saying that, I'll probably, the end's not in sight for me. I don't know when I'm going to finish, and I think the body will tell me when it's time. And right now, I'm loving playing and enjoying, being here in Queensland.
Okay, thank you very much for everything. I wish you all the best and happy successes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.